Morning. We should be go about live in about another minute or so. I'm gonna set up here this morning. I hope you guys having a wonderful Thursday already. So it's gonna be great. The weekend's almost here. Almost here. Let's see here. Okay. So we are getting some morning sunlight now. So hopefully next another week or so, I don't have to deal with this shadow. Yeah. So this morning, I think we are going to do the Vietnamese coffee, the egg coffee. I think I'm gonna modify a little bit, so it's gonna be good. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna get the light situated. Hold on. I think it's still. Hold on a second. The lighting is. You know what? Let's get going anyway. I don't have time to mess with the lights. Okay. Here we go. Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning so far. This morning I'm going to make Vietnamese egg. So here's all you will need. You need some condensed milk and some eggs. Okay, that's all you need for Vietnamese egg coffee recipe. So actually, I saw quite a few recipes out there. They don't have espresso machine, so they use like French press. Someone's using French press, and also someone's using the kind of traditional Vietnamese, the kind of like look like mocha pot. It's not some kind of pot there, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna pour the shot. We are going to pour a great shot of espresso, and then we are going to mix everything together, and let's make some coffee, okay? And then meantime, I'm going to change the view so you guys know what I'm doing here, okay? So bear with me for a sec. I'm gonna set up my, hold on. Here we go. That's it. So here's our setup here right now. Hope you guys can see it. Okay, I dropped something. Okay. All right, so here we go. So first what we have to do is I have to separate out from the eggs. I have to separate the yolk. Because we're not gonna use the whites, okay? We're just gonna use the egg yolk. Hold on here. I think what I'm gonna do is once you guys sit in live, and also I'm planning on making edited video of it, so you don't have to watch the entire process. Okay, I just give you guys a short version of it. Okay, I'm just going to separate out the eggs. Okay, so here we go. So this is the best way to do it. Okay, I know some people use the fingers, take the eggs out, but egg yolk out. So pretty much it. So I'm gonna use one egg. You know what? Let's use two. Okay, I think one is not enough. So let's use two eggs. Yeah, let's use two eggs. Hold on. And then with this egg yolk, the egg whites, I can make some omelet later. Egg white omelet. Okay, so yeah, egg yolk's done here. And then I'm gonna use, so you can use any kind of condensed milk. So I got the Eagle brand condensed milk. Again, if you are watching calories, this is not the best, okay? Not the best. Man, look at this. So I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of it, okay? 2 teaspoons of condensed milk. Okay, here I go. 1, 2. By the way, this is full of sugar, okay? They are extremely sweet. And I'm just gonna try a little bit. Wow, really, really sweet there. All right, okay. You can use by hand, but you know what? I'm just gonna use my whisker. Maybe a lot faster. Here we go. I mean, it may take another minute or so. And then once it's getting ready, you're gonna see the changing color. And it looks more and more fluffy there. Getting very close. As you can see, everything's all nice and fluffy. Let's try some of these. Wow. This is incredibly sweet, okay? Just right. Okay, so at this point, we are going to pull let's make some coffee, okay? Let's pull the great shot, okay? And then we can put everything back together there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip her over. So now we can make some coffee. So by the way, so my plan is maybe like tomorrow morning, I'm going to upload it, that kind of edited version of this video. So, you know, you don't have to see me with all the struggle with the wires and, you know, moving camera angle. So you should be, you know, a lot easier to watch. Okay. So again, so we have this beautiful, the egg and condensed milk mixture here. And then let's make some, let's put I think I'm gonna do more like 1 to 2.5 ratio there. So 18 gram in, like 40 gram out, maybe like 42 gram out. So we're gonna get the kind of really strong coffee flavor with the egg mixture. Meantime, I'm gonna heat up my glass there as well. Okay. By the way, so I've been using this tool for the last few days. I mean, works like charm, okay? So I can get another like 0.3 gram out, like 0.3 gram or yeah. It's really handy. Okay, folks. Thank you so much for bearing with me this morning. on Thursday morning. Here we go. So let's put everything together. Okay. I'm just going to clean up some space. All right. So I think we are ready for shot of espresso. Okay. I'm just gonna flush one more time. Okay. I think I'm gonna do again like I say, 1 to maybe 2.5 ratio. Let's take a look, guys. Hopefully I got the dialed in okay. All right. I'm looking for around like 40, maybe 42, 43 gram. Let's do 47, around 27 seconds. The shot looks pretty good. Okay, at this point, okay, here I go. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull the egg mixture on the top, okay? Here we go. Something like that. That looks, you know what? Let's try, okay? I can't wait to try this one. I mean, it looks fantastic. Looks great. Okay. And then let's try the Vietnamese egg coffee. Okay, so we are using the espresso instead of regular coffee there. And then I hope it's gonna be amazing. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm just gonna mix it well. Okay. By the way, just my wife just walked in, so hopefully we can answer just some questions. Cheers. So this is Vietnamese egg coffee. Wow. You know what? I don't usually say pretty good, but using that good espresso over this wonderful mixture with condensed milk and let's say condensed milk and what else? Oh, egg. Okay, I totally forgot. Spaced out. This is really good. It's not overpowering, but very creamy and okay. If you like them sweet, okay, instead of using teaspoon, use 3 teaspoons of condensed milk. Okay, so pretty much I'm using right now 1 yolk with 1 teaspoon of condensed milk. So if you guys want to, if you like sweeter, you can use 3 teaspoons of condensed milk with the 2 eggs, and it's going to give you even more. And if you like even more sweeter, use the evaporated milk as well. But you know what? I like just like this way. I think it's very tasty and it's perfect. Okay. Just make sure pull the good shot of espresso because you don't want to be bitter or sour. So I thought this shot was pretty good. So anyway, hold on, let me wash my hand here. Okay. Hold on a second. I think, Heather, are you ready to take questions or?
I don't see any questions.
Okay, if you have any questions about the recipe, please let me know. My wife just walked in, so I can answer you some questions if you have any. But again, our overall coffee recipe is really easy and it's really tasty. Okay, that's really tasty. So let's see. And what else? Is a Dane on this morning? I wonder. Okay. Dane, what do you think? So this is kind of like really easy, okay, to make and really rich. Okay, I think I'm not gonna finish this though, but yeah. But if you guys like some treat, like this is great for like after meal, but again, you don't have to put eggs either. So I think I saw a lot of people use condensed milk with good espresso, and then mixed with the ice. You're gonna get some fantastic coffee as well. Okay.
Does it taste eggy at all?
Okay, so this one, someone asked me about is that taste eggy? No, not at all, guys. Smooth, okay? Sweet and smooth.
Dane's machine is due to arrive tomorrow.
Oh, so I'm gonna shout out to Dane's getting his Lillet Bianca coming in tomorrow, so can't wait to see that, buddy. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
And he's gonna try the Vietnamese egg coffee.
Yeah, definitely try for sure. But again, if you like them sweet, just put more condensed milk in it. But if not, you are okay. But I'm not gonna make this one all the time, but definitely once in a while. Okay, definitely.
Eduardo asks, when you pump out the coffee grind using the silicone device, after you do that, try pumping it again on an empty cup with this silicone device, but override the safety switch of the red button. Did you get that?
What Eduardo mentioned about the silicone cup?
He said he saw it on Facebook and it works great. So I'll read it again.
Okay.
When you pump out the coffee grind using the silicone device, after you do that, try pumping it again on an empty cup with the silicone device, but override the
okay, so pretty much what Eduardo mentioned about this silicone device, and so watch this. Even though I got everything out, and what Eduardo told me was we can override it by here. Let me show you what he meant by. So you can use it like pen or pencil, okay, like sharp object. You can actually press this red button on the. Okay, so this is kind of applicable for if you have a niche grinder at home. So with this, press the red button on the side. Okay, you can override it. I just saw some coffee grind beans come out here as well. So here's what's gonna happen. So I have an empty cup here. Okay. Okay, here. Hopefully we can. I'm just gonna go like this, like that. I'm gonna stir it, like so. We have more coffee beans coming out too. Okay. So, Eduardo, thank you for the tips there. Again, so niche is known for zero retention, but personally, I don't think there's such thing as like true zero retention, because at some point, it doesn't matter if you are using, niche, or if you are using like let's say $3,000 coffee grinder, still you are going to have that similar issue, because it's truly, you're going to get the zero retention from any other coffee machine, okay? Except I think I saw this zero retention coffee machine made by Seattle. I think that one has pretty impressive zero retention. Again, once you put the coffee beans inside has a tiny gap, okay? And then whenever you fill it up, and so right now, if I'm gonna put, here, let's do that. So this is a great point by Eduardo. So right now, this machine is pretty much clean as get, okay? Without dismantle this. So I think this is pretty, okay, by the way, if this is fun for you, I mean, I think this is really fun for me, but I know some people think that this might be boring. But again, if you have a niche grinder, if you are obsessed with like very, very precise grind setting, the grind amounts, you might want to stay for this. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I know this is fun. Okay, I'm really enjoying this process of making coffee. So I already measured out about 18 grams. Okay, hold on. I'm opening up with the one hand here. Okay, hold on a second. By the way, my
changing your coffee beans.
Yeah, my cat is playing. Okay, here. So I have 18.1 gram. Okay. Okay, let's do that. So we start with the 18.1. And at this point I used to go like this, just make sure to tap it, get everything out. Okay. So we start with 18.1. Now we're at 17.6. Okay. So which means we have about 0.4 gram. So 0.4. Okay, 0.4 gram. Okay, 0.4 gram in there still. Okay, so I'm using this pump. Go like this a couple times. Get everything out. So now we're up to 17.8 gram. And then what Eduardo was mentioned. You know what, Eduardo, it's not going to work with one hand, but okay. I'm just going to spin it one more time, a few more times. Okay. Oops. I got 18 point, yeah. So I'm missed by like 0.09 grams. So I know it's still in there. But again, I mean, if you want to be really precise, with a couple tricks, you can actually get very close to zero retention on niche grinder, okay? And I think, what Eduardo mentioned, this is great for this process whenever you're changing out your beans, kind of new beans, okay? Let's put it that way. If you're using, let's say Sumatra, or you change to like different blend or like different coffee bags, you might want to do that, kind of like this process to clean out the internal burr instead of dismantling the entire coffee grinder. Okay, so that is really fun trick to have.
So David said the niche 0 is not really zero retention, maybe niche 0.5.
So Dave mentioned about the niche. Okay, Dave. But here's the thing about it. So once you put the grind in it, and then because so right now we have that gap there. So once you start the new coffee beans, and the first time you're gonna be off, but second time you're gonna be right on it. So it's become zero retention after, because now the slight gap is filled by the older beans, kind of like just like Barista Express. Okay, kind of push down to new and push down, kind of like the recycles it. So yes, it's become kind of like automatically, zero retention. But if you are being 18 gram in, 18 gram out, exact same beans, no. So again, these are again how much you want to go precise on your coffee, coffee experience. But I mean, this is kind of like for price range, this is good as good. If you go with the Eureka grinder line, one of those, if you're using the hopper there, I mean, their retention rate is a lot higher than this one. So, but I like this method. Okay. I mean, again, it works pretty good. But do that whenever you are changing the coffee grinds. Coffee to different type of coffee beans. Definitely go through this process. I hope answered you guys some question. I know it's kind of a long answer, but yeah. So again, niche is not a true zero retention grinder, but close enough.
Are we starting on the around the world?
Someone asked me about the coffee recipe. My wife asked me to start doing some different coffee recipe from different countries. So
Yeah, because I think Jamin had that idea.
okay, I think that Jamin mentioned about that idea. So today we went to Vietnam today. Maybe this weekend I'm gonna figure out some other recipe from some other country. I think we done enough espresso. So yeah, let's try to mix it up and let's have some fun with it.
What coffee are you drinking today?
So I'm still using the Good Brothers coffee. It's called India Malabar, I think. And I'm planning on doing some more roasting as well from work. So yeah, it's nothing like freshly roasted coffee beans. And what else? And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna do the unboxing tomorrow morning. I got the shaker. It's called Blind Shaker from Amazon. And I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun, okay? Because as you see on niche, this lip is pretty tall, okay? So whenever you grind, here, you know what? Let me show you, okay? Let me show you what I mean by, the thing about the coffee is becoming your hobby. I'm telling you, it's like you spend a lot of money on the gadgets, okay? You may or you may not need it, so. By the way, just between shots, I like to just clean it, okay? Because you have a lot of this coffee grinds that come out here, so definitely worth doing. Okay. I'm just gonna flush. Okay. So I don't think there's no perfect, coffee gadgets, but I'm hoping the blind shaker solved my problem here. Okay, the reason why I go like this, shake it, I'm just gonna hopefully nicely even. Actually, you know what, worked out okay this time, but you see that gap between there, okay? So, I mean, if you don't distribute properly, it causes for channeling. So, I'm just kind of like, and also you got the clumping as well. So because this shaker does kind of like shakes out all the, the clumps, okay? I'm just gonna distribute. Okay, I'm just gonna temp. All right, so this time I'm gonna use my glass from Krupp. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna do the same ratio, 1-2, maybe 1 to 2.5 ratio. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see here. Hopefully I can get it squeeze in. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to start the automatic star with my Luna scale. Hold up. Here we go. It's definitely over extracting for sure. Let's do 36 gram. About 32 seconds, 33 seconds. I mean, shot looks good. Okay. Here we go. The glass from Krug, they are known for, so I usually stir my espresso, but with the Krug, you don't have to stir it. You just swirl it like this. So you can supposedly, actually you can smell the aroma from coffee as well. Yeah, it's kind of like fun to do it. Because the Krug glass inside of this fin in it, it's kind of like to mix everything for you. So swirl it, cheers. Kind of like drinking your wine. I'm not a wine drinker, but a lot of wine drinker, they swirl it, smell it. Okay. Definitely I over extracted. It's bitter. It looks good, it's bitter. Okay. By the way, I think George asked me yesterday about doing the 9-bar test with Bravo Barista Express with the plastic in it. And I thought about that. And then I realized something but we are going to measure from the group head pressure, not this pressure from the portafilter to the cup. So with the Barista Express, we get about 13 bar pressure from the group head, okay? That's kind of like maximum. So, and we can do the test on it, but I don't know, I wonder if that's even necessary though. Because the group head pressure at about 13 on Barista Express, but people recommend between 9 and 10 bar pressure. But here's big but though. I mean, the way it's designed again, if you put the 9 bar pressure, we're not gonna get the enough pressure to extract coffee. So that's why you need like 13 bar pressure to kind of squeeze out the coffee and right timing. So because if you put the 9 bar pressure, I mean, it's gonna be, the coffee grind needs to be a much coarser, but which means coffee is going to be sour as well. So maybe I understand about the 9 bar pressure for 9 or 10 bar pressure for like 58 millimeter portafilter, but 54 millimeter portafilter, 9 bar pressure is not gonna work. But I think we might do that tomorrow morning, George. Okay, for you. So yeah, I'm gonna do the testing on it tomorrow morning. I was planning on doing it today, but it's really messy here. So let's see here. Any more questions?
And George just shares that he figured out how to get no channeling with the basket.
Oh, so George figured out no channeling with the baskets.
With 20 grams, he just makes sure the edges are tamped.
Okay, so 20 gram. So use 20 gram and then just make sure all the edges are tamped. So yeah, tomorrow morning, let's try that, okay? George, let's try that I'm gonna use that 20 gram. So this basket from China definitely can fit 20 gram, for sure. With the Bravo baskets, kind of like somewhat questionable, but way it's designed, so you can put more coffee beans in it.
A viewer says it'd be great to compare Chronicle and Flatburst.
Okay, so again, Konica versus Flatburst. So we are going to do that this weekend as well. So I have a Mazda mini grinder at work, so I'm going to bring it maybe Saturday morning. So we are going to do the fun comparison because I've done it many times, but let's do it again. I think my technique got a little better than last time. So we're going to go compare. Niche is a 63 millimeter Konica burr. Mazda mini is 58 millimeter. So little off, but still gonna be somewhat comparison, okay? And then I convert my Mazda mini to single dose, so comes to single dosing wise about the same. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun comparison. Let's see, I think we are good. Fantastic, okay? And then, so again, Vietnamese coffee, definitely try, okay? Make sure be careful, okay? Make sure before you crack your eggs, make sure wash the egg first because you don't want to get sick from it. So you have no idea what those eggs been. So yeah, just make sure wash it and clean it well and crack it because we are dealing with the raw eggs. So and make sure be careful with that. And then I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday morning and then see you guys tomorrow morning. make sure to follow me on Instagram as well, okay? I got some really fun video clips from yesterday. I was up in the Sabino Canyon, so lots of water there. Okay.